Hello, 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 and welcome back to Stuck and Twisted. I am shooting this intro on the day that I'm editing, so still not used to the whole YouTube thing yet. Anyways, so this episode is my favorite till now that I've shot. In this episode, you'll meet a very good friend of mine, Lily. She's from France, but she's been living in India for the past 8 months. And in this episode, we'll be talking about aliens.
I'm sorry, what? We're not talking about aliens.
What? Really? But you said we are talking about women patriarchy and the LGBTQ community.
They are humans.
Well, you should have told me that before.
What's there to tell? They are humans.
Well, they don't treat them like humans, do they? How would I know?
Oh my god, I can't with you.
Anyways, let's just skip to the episode.
How are you? How was your day?
I'm good. I actually had a good day. Actually, right before this, I had my Hindi class, and weirdly, this time it did not break my mind, not my brain. Yeah, it went really well. I was super happy because most of the times after my classes, I was like, my brain is broken. I don't understand anything. And today,
God,
actually, I remembered so many things. I was so happy.
that's so great. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you. How was your day?
I just slept the whole day. I just woke up. Like
That's
when I
also very
texted you, I
important.
literally just woke up. Man. That's why my face looks like a bee stung me or something. Like,
Um,
okay, so like people obviously would like to know why you moved to India and how has your experience been till now.
yeah. So I moved to India almost 8 months ago. I moved here because I got an opportunity to work in an Indian school as a language assistant. So I'm French and I teach
Right?
French. And my role as a language assistant is to help the kids get better in French and especially in the oral part of French, oral production, notably.
Right.
So yeah, and basically between the moment I learned that there was a position in India and the moment I left, I had something like a month. So I had to let go of my
Oh,
place, to say bye to everyone, do all the visa thingies, book my flight, pack in less than a
yeah.
month. It was crazy, and I think in my mind it was really like do it for the plot. And I think do it for the plot is mostly how I've been in India ever since. It's really my mindset, it's yeah, so that's really fun. But honestly, I love India. I love living in India. I'll admit that I didn't know much about India before coming here.
Yeah.
So I've learned plenty. I think it's also a bit of a shock. I think all the noise, that's something I wasn't ready
Yeah,
for.
right.
But now I'm used to it actually. Once I think I was doing like a voice note for a friend who now lives in Ireland, so really like it's the
Right.
opposite. And I think in the voice notes you could hear the cars outside, the cows, the dogs, and he just replied, "Lily, I could never live with all that sound around." And I was like, "Oh well, I got used to
That
it."
that's something I was wondering about too. Like moving from France to India, it's like a huge cultural shock, right?
It is. It is. It's honestly now I'm good with the sounds and everything, but sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming
Yeah.
when it's like a lot of cars and horns, and sometimes it is a bit overwhelming for me. I can get a bit scared, but
Yeah.
it's really getting used to it. But once you're in it,
Yeah.
it's all good.
I'm still not used to it. Like after 22 years, I'm still not used to it. Okay, so what was like your first reaction in India? Like, was it wow, such a vibrant culture, or why is the auto driver bargaining harder than my ex in a breakup?
uh, no, my first reaction was, it's so warm here. I'm melting. Because I arrived in August and
Yeah.
I don't think I was ready for the weather. It was so warm. Um, and yeah, I was, I think I was kind of considering, I was wondering why I moved to India. I was like, it's, my body cannot stand the heat. It's, and now it's
Yeah.
starting again.
You must have
um,
enjoyed the winters then.
the winters were perfect because it wasn't that cold. And actually, I didn't know we would get winter, especially in the north. So I didn't bring
Yeah.
any winter clothes with me. And everyone at work told me, "Oh, it's going to be winter. You're going to be so cold." And I was just wearing my summer
Yeah.
kurtis with a Kashmiri shawl, and I was good to go.
What? In, in Delhi, you were wearing. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
would have died. I'm not joking. I would have died. I
No, no, I was doing
cannot
fine.
bear winters.
But
That
they're fine.
that's amazing. That's
But
amazing. I would have literally like froze to death.
but the winters were hard for, like, the winter was hard for the pollution. I was not ready
Yeah.
for it. And it's, I remember the first time the pollution was really, like, really there, and I went outside and I could not see the sky, and
Mm.
I was like, what's happening? And then someone very nicely and very happily told me, oh, it's fine, it's gonna get worse. What do you mean it's gonna get worse? I cannot see the sky.
Oh my god.
But then the weather is nicer, like, is nicer, it's less warm. So you have to choose between being in an oven or not seeing. So you choose what you want.
Right, right,
Do you
right.
want to see the monument or do you want to become bread? I don't know. Your choice.
Okay, so what's the weirdest food you have tried till now?
I think it was pan, something called pan.
Right, right,
Um,
right, right.
but I didn't like it. Yeah.
You didn't like it.
No, it
I
was very
love
weird.
it. I love bun. I love it.
Sorry. Sorry. No, it
It's
was a very weird taste. Textures as well.
yeah, I mean, I can see why I don't like it. But I mean, I have been like trained to have it
Yeah.
since childhood, so I can see that.
Yes.
Have you tried like there's a version of pan with fire on it? Like they
What
literally
fun?
light it on fire and then feed it to you.
No, thank you. I do not wish to try it. Thank you. It feels like a very stressful experience, and I've had golgape, and eating the golgape was already a stressful experience because you have one in your mouth, one in your hand. They are putting another one in your small plate.
Oh my god.
That was stressful, but eating a pan that was on fire, no, no, no.
That is such an Indian experience.
Cool.
I can't do it either. I think I don't have the street smarts yet.
Me in India again doing it for the plot. When I go to school, I walk to school, and every time, every morning, I am risking my life because between the rickshaws, the bikes, the cars, it's like, am I going to make it alive to school? I don't know. And it feels like walking in India is like Russian roulette, really.
Right, right. For
It's an
sure. For
experience.
sure.
What I was told by a guide, and actually I was with my mom, and my mom hated that answer because my mom was like, the traffic here is crazy, the way people drive it's crazy. And the guide told us the rule in India is that on the road there is no rule. And my mom looked at me petrified, and she was like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And I feel like that's really the case. There's no rule here, and but weirdly it works. And I think that's what's so amazing about India is that people drive in such weird ways and there are no accidents. And when there is a small accident, when two cars touch, or once I was in a rickshaw and there was a bike and they touched, the guy fell.
Yeah.
They screamed at each other for a minute or two, and then they just left. In France, it would have been, "Give me your insurance number. I'm going to take you to court. This and that. You have to pay. You have to pay for the damage." No, here they just screamed, and then I was like, "Okay,
That's exactly what
it
happens.
works." I was told this saying, "If the devil can't reach you, he will send you a deli boy." And I don't know if it's true or not, but I was told that, and I remember. And so yeah, I don't know.
That's 100% accurate. 100%. Do you remember the guy I told you about I was talking to who just like
Yes.
ghosted me or
Yes.
something, you know? He
Yeah, I
was from
remember.
Delhi.
See? The devil couldn't reach you. He sends you that guy. Checks out.
My dating life has been like devil's ass or something. I meet like the most insane people and the
Really?
most childish people.
I'll be honest, talking to men feels usually like talking to 4-year-olds. I think that's a common
I know,
universal
right?
experience.
Every girl I talk to, like every of my female friends' experiences, like I'm just over guys. Like I don't want to talk to guys anymore. I'll stay single for the rest of my life, but I'm not talking to a guy ever again.
And then we do.
Let's skip to the part where no men are included. Moving from straight to bi panic.
Yes.
At what point did you think, like, yeah, women are kind of hot?
Um, I think it started last year or so. The thing is, when I was in high school, I think I was 15 or so. There was this girl, and I don't know what. I don't know why. Sorry, but I remember distinctively that I was thinking, for that girl, I could, and I don't know why. We were friends, we were good friends, but I was like, there's something. Then just so happened that we lost touch, blah blah blah. But I've never forgotten that.
Oh my
And
god.
when I was with my ex and things were clearly going south, I kept telling my friends, yeah, if it doesn't work out, if we break up or when we break up, I'll try with a woman. We never know. And last year after the breakup, I wasn't in the mood to date at all. But at some point, I realized
Right.
that the way I looked at women was very different. I realized
Right.
that there was something going on, and it took me a while. Also because I really wasn't in the mood to date or anything. I wasn't interested in any of
Yeah.
that, but I noticed it, and then I remember I told two friends of mine who are also queer, and when I told them, they both looked at me and they're like, "Yeah, Lily, we know." So, okay, you knew I didn't, but I didn't, but okay. And
I think
yeah,
that's the worst reaction we can get out of someone. Like, me telling my friends about it, it was like, really? Okay. I was like, what? Like, give
I
me
was like,
something, right?
yeah. I mean, they were happy for me, but yeah, they were like, "Yeah, we know." Okay, okay. Okay, I didn't. You could have told me
I didn't
before.
know, but yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I actually read a small essay, a small feminist essay. It was actually very interesting. It's called "Women Don't Owe You Pretty." It's written by a woman, and one of the
Of
chapters is
course.
called "It's Not a Crush, You're Queer," and she's explaining the fact that we live in a patriarchal society, straight society,
Yeah,
and we know how men sexualize women. We're used to that
right.
because we're the object of that. We have grown with that, so we know how women are sexualized and how they should be sexualized. And she was
Yeah,
saying women actually do not sexualize women the same way men do. That's why it takes
right.
women a lot of time to realize that, yeah, actually they're queer, that they're actually interested in women,
Exactly, exactly.
that it's not just a crush. It's no, no, girl, you're.
Have you ever been walking down the street with your best bro, and while you're walking, you accidentally touch hands? You think to yourself, that was weird, but I'm not gay. You are. You are gay.
You're bi, or a lesbian, but you're queer.
Yeah.
And so it's just, and actually, I when I read that book, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. It's, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I'm so glad like I'm finally getting to have like a good talk with someone about this.
Yes.
Because like I think I'm surrounded by most boys. I won't even say men, like boys. And having a conversation about them about the LGBTQ community, it's like banging your head against a wall. It's so bad. It's so bad. And one of them is from Maharashtra. And he just like randomly, he was like, I hate gay people. It's like, what?
I'm sorry.
I got so much into that. I was like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's just
Yeah.
sit down and talk about this. Like, just give me a reason why. He was like, I don't know why. I just hate them. Hate is a strong word to use.
Oh my god. But free speech is not hate speech. It's like okay, he can
Exactly.
hate queer people. Sorry, lost. It's a loss for him. But then he doesn't have to be vocal about it. Like he has to
Exactly.
respect other people. He has to respect
Yeah.
others' boundaries, etc. Like
Yeah, yeah, right, right. And I just don't understand the hate behind it. What reason do you have to hate someone, a whole community at once?
exactly, and
You
it's
you
also
don't know those people.
homophobia. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's same as for the name homophobia. Fear, literally fear of home. Fear. What fear? What do you hate? It's like okay, I'm queer. I'm not imposing that on you. I'm not
exactly.
making you be with a man. Like it's your choice. It's my
Right.
choice. It's I do not understand this. It's
Exactly. What reason do you have to hate someone being in love?
I mean it's your private life, but it's also your intimate life that
Yeah,
doesn't concern anyone else but you and your partner or your partners. So it's like that random
exactly.
guy that we do not know what business does he have in our lives, our private lives, our
Yeah.
intimate lives. What? It's crazy. One day
It's
I
really
write a
insane.
book about men and being dumb.
I can really like I can co-write it with you. Really. I
Oh,
have
please,
so much to
my
say.
pleasure.
I have so much to say.
At this point, we should just do a PhD about it. It's
Yeah. I was thinking about the episode last night and I got so much in my own head. I got so mad for no reason last night. I was
happens.
like, I need to record this right now. I have so much to say. And it's
I mean, that's
not like I
always
hate men, but
no.
the thing is, it's always a man.
Exactly. You know that's the whole thing. Like not all men, but it's always men.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
the
and
exact same thing.
it's
I
crazy.
was, I think, scrolling Instagram yesterday, and I found like a clip of a gay couple like getting married. One of the guys was
Oh,
Indian, and the other was, I don't know, American, I think. And it was such
Buddha.
a cute thing. Yeah, they were literally like dancing on dolkis, and it was such a wholesome thing. And the comment section, oh my god,
That's horrible.
it gave me a headache. Why? They're
It's
using the worst possible vocabulary and for no reason. They're
it's
referring to
horrible.
at it as a disease.
It gives me a headache. It's crazy because
But yet,
we're not doing anything wrong. It's
yeah,
I mean I'm surrounded by queer people who are probably the nicest people on earth who'd go above and beyond for
exactly.
me, and it's horrible.
I
It doesn't
uh
make any sense.
I have this one gay friend. That guy is the nicest person I've met in my life. He's always there for me. He's so cute. He's just so nice, so intelligent.
Yeah.
And we just like, we talk about it all the time, how it feels like so frustrating. And so, like, we have to stay behind this wall for no reason. We can't talk to people about it. And I am shitting myself like I have to post this episode. My family is going to watch this. No one knows
Oh,
about it.
see,
But I was like, it's high time. Like turning 23. Why do I have to hide so much?
yeah.
My parents know about it. My brothers know about it. Take it or leave it.
Hi, namaste, surprise. So much
I'll
happening in
just
one
show a
episode.
huge rainbow on the screen.
Works.
Okay, so my favorite question. How would you explain bisexuality to an Indian uncle?
When you sent
I
me that
love this
that
question.
question, I laughed so much. I had to tell people about it. I was like, "That's so funny." Um, I'd say, oh my god, I would tell an uncle it's having a lot of choice that is none of his
Right.
concern, and that if he's not happy,
Yes.
he can wait. I have to stay nice. That if he's not happy, he can close his eyes and not worry about me. I'm a big girl. I can make my own
Right.
choices, and yeah,
Right. Right.
I think bisexuality and sexuality in entirely it's a spectrum, and I think
Right.
I
For
actually
sure.
like the term queer perhaps even more because
Yeah,
it's
exactly. Same.
yeah, I think it's amazing, and it's because I think what men usually don't understand about being a lesbian or being bisexual for them is like you're attracted to everyone, and no, you're not attracted to everyone. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
some men by their behavior really make me want to throw up.
Slay! Slay!
um
Yes.
but it's you know this this argument that men rape women because their skirt was too long. As a bi woman who is attracted to women, I do not feel the need to jump on every woman I see. I don't. And
Exactly.
I think there are some things perhaps that are. I don't know if it's too complicated for them to understand or if they just do not want to understand. But it's being queer.
Right.
It's being attracted to people, and yeah, there are some people you relate to, some people you have a connection with, and
Yeah.
and it's having that choice. And honestly, I feel really lucky that I don't have to stick to men anymore. That's being lucky
I
in life.
100% agree with you. 100%. And the thing about men saying that it's in our nature, it's our need, and like jumping on women for no reason. I just read it somewhere or like on Instagram or somewhere. Some woman said like if it's in your nature to rape women, we are very hormonal. We have anger issues, so don't blame us for killing you if we do.
Oof, slay, queen, queen, queen,
It
queen.
just hit me right in the heart. I was like, yes, this is what
Oh,
we need.
that's beautiful. That's stunning.
And it's
Yeah.
such like it has such a poetic touch to it.
Oh,
Like,
it's
yes, just
almost
going on
tempted
a
to get it
killing spree,
tattooed.
just blaming it on our hormones for like,
Yeah.
yes,
You know also how
so
men say
amazing.
that when we're on our periods, we're emotional, this and that. When we are on our period, we actually have the hormones that they have 24/7. So it's like, if anything,
Exactly.
when I'm on my periods, I'm more like a man than the rest of the time.
Yes, get your biology facts right, men.
Exactly.
Educate yourselves. This is like, I'm just loving having this conversation. Just
Me
love it.
too. So nice.
And just to make it clear once again for the audience, we don't hate men. We have
We
nice men in our
don't.
lives.
Exactly. It's just the behavior of so many men. It's,
Yeah,
I think it's very tiring as a woman, I think, to go through life because it's, you never know where you're, when you're going to be catcalled. You, it's, well, you never know when something is going to happen to you. It's just heavy.
Right.
It's
Yes,
it's
exactly.
and it's we don't hate men, but we hate the behaviors they have. We hate the words they have towards us. We also what I hate is that men are always like, oh, it's not all men, but they have no problem saying all women. Women do not know how to drive. Women are emotional when they get their periods. It's always every
Yeah,
woman, and
exactly.
that's a double standard I hate. Because
For
why am I
sure,
not
for
allowed to
sure.
say not? Why am I not allowed to say all men, but you are allowed to say all women?
Exactly.
Yeah, but we don't hate all men. I mean, some people are amazing.
Oh, hey,
I'm thinking of my grandpa. I love my grandpa. I have some friends who are
yeah.
sent from God. I don't know. I don't know who sent them on earth, but they are so nice. But others, not so much.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, I love my father, both my grandfathers. Like, it's just I think our generation who's like just on their downfall right now. I don't know what's happening, but it feels like
Yeah.
they're losing their brain cells every day, or what is happening. I don't know.
I think there's a big cleavage, and I think everywhere around the world the extreme right is rising, and I think also people
Yeah,
are no longer afraid to tell that they are from the extreme right or to say openly and publicly whom they support. So I feel like up until a few years ago, people wouldn't be openly, homophobic or sexist. No, always they've always been sexist, but now I think sorry, my bad. But it's now I think people are just openly, homophobic and being even more sexist, and I think they want to prove
yeah.
themselves. I don't know what they want to prove, but
I think a gay guy on Instagram was like, why do homophobic people comment on gay people's like their post or something? They'll just write gay. Like
what does
it's
it
like
bring
calling
to
a
them?
ball that you're a wall. It's not an insult. Like what are
Nice
you doing?
observation skills. Nice observation skills. 10 out of 10. A plus. We're proud of you. I don't know what it brings to them. Are they seeking some sort of validation from others? Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
not alone in this hate. I don't know. Or do they
I
just
just
have
love
nothing
your
to do in their
impression of a
lives?
guy.
Sorry.
Accurate.
But I don't know, like, is it that they have nothing to do in their lives? That they have so
Yeah.
much free time that they have to come and I don't know.
No education and no jobs. Just sitting at the computer like
It's scary. My to do list is
what?
done.
I have done my job for the humanity. I'm saving the world from gays. Like,
Nice job, John. I'm so proud of you. He's a sticker. I feel horrible
here's a
doing that.
bronze star for you. That's so funny.
Oh, it feels so good
Okay,
being
so
able to talk about all of that.
I know.
Being able to put everything on the table, and it's because it builds up, honestly. It's every
Yeah.
small thing that happens. It's every man staring at you. It's I was in Goa for Holi, and weirdly
Mm,
I haven't really had any problems in India, but Goa, I was bothered a bit. Like I was
mm,
fine, but like so many things happened. Like it really built up.
yeah,
It's yeah,
I agree. And it's not like, one incident is happening after 10 days. It's not like that. Like every incident is happening in the span of like 5 minutes.
yeah, and it's also always having to take men into consideration. I mean, when I moved to India, one of my first questions was, what do I wear? How do I dress?